NFTs, AI, stack your skills, change your life. Welcome to the future where change create the way. Adrian and Danny, we're leading every day. Breaking the system, we flipping the script. Stacking our skills, now we never will quit. Web3 warriors, AI minds, NFT dreams, breaking through all the lies. Talking about freedom, building the base. Giving the power back, we setting the pace. Chain breakers, setting you free. Spin that wheel, build your legacy. Chain breakers, stack and believe. Changing the world, one dream, one seed. Projects we love, trends on the rise, interviews fire, stars in their eyes, giveaways rolling, spin for the win. Support and stack and let the change begin. And Web3 is the movement, not just a trend. Freedom's the mission, till the very end. Generations rising, it's bigger than gold. We're breaking the chains, we're claiming the soul. Chain breakers, setting you free. Spin that wheel, build your legacy. Chain breakers, stack and believe. Changing the world, one dream, one seed. From solo to squad, from idea to impact. This is for the ones who build together. Build your network, build your net worth. Stacking up skills, now the sky's not the limit, it's the framework. Gary lit the match, we the torch bearers now. Skill stackers rise, kingdom mode, no bells. Yeah, January came, the chain lit a flame. Dairy coin soared, now the market knows the name. Not just a coin, it's a catalyst for growth. Birthed a generation who believe in what they wrote. He taught us game, taught us to serve. Taught us to hustle, now we lead the curve. From a Discord ping to a throne in the charts. It's community alignment, that's where greatness starts. I watched, I learned, I built my lane. Create a stacker with purpose in the chain. Not for the fame, not for a flash, but to uplift the misfits who come from the ash. Every DM, every spin on the wheel, every meme, every mint, it's legacy we seal. If Gary's the king of this current crusade, we the skill stackers, future already made. Proximity to greatness opens up the gates. When you link with legends, you bend time and fate. What starts as a dream becomes a movement, then a chain. One signal from the top and you'll never be the same. Build your network, build your net worth. Gary gave us game, now Stacker is the expert. This ain't a flex, it's a blueprint for the brave. From the Gary verse we came and now we paved the wave. This ain't just a song, it's a beacon for the tribe. A call for the rebels who were born to thrive. You don't need luck, you need leverage and lane. Link with real ones and it changes the game. From the vault to the village, the skills in the stack. We build in the bear, now we ride in the black. So salute to the king who showed us the light. We're the generals now and the future is bright.
Never broke again, never poor again. Just stack skill, serve till we all ascend.
You flash that smile, slick as grease. Swipe my dough like a thief in peace. Fake Rolex ticking, ain't got no flow. Karma's clock is wound, it's ready to blow. Sticky fingers steal the prize. Thinking you're clever with your fake disguise, but the ground's gonna shake, clouds gonna cry. Scammers rise just a nosedive.
Oh, daddy,
Yo,
what's going down?
another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar. Welcome to the Chain Breakers Show, where we don't play by their rules and we sure as hell don't ask for permission. This is a show where the warriors, the rebels, and the builders of Web3 come together. We're tearing down the old systems, one skill, one project, and one blockchain at a time. And we're building a new economy that's powered by AI, freedom, NFTs, and of course, Skill Stacker and Gary Coin. Every day, we're going to bring you the real talk, the projects that are worth betting on, the people who are making freaking moves, and the plays that can set you and your future free. Giveaways, yep. Skills, stacking them, and chains, we're breaking them. This is a new frontier, and we're the chain breakers. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, man?
Oh, man, I heard from a little bird that you had some crazy dreams last night.
Yeah, man. I don't sleep good anyway. This this Gary guy is like freaking invading my life.
Oh, my God, dude. I
I
got to
woke
hear.
up. I woke up at like 3 o'clock this morning. And I had this big ass dream that we were in this huge, like nightclub setting. Gary's walking around with private security. There's a pool. There's bottle service, and I'm waking up just laughing.
Private security. Gary's like the president now of crypto.
Yeah.
President of the blockchain, dude. That's how you know you're spending a lot of time and you got a lot of conviction as you're dreaming about Gary Club and the community and giraffes. Were you guys all giraffes or were you humans?
Nah, we were humans. We were just walking around, chilling.
So this tells me this is a real world. This is not like AR or VR.
Right. Yeah.
This is what's going to happen. This is the future.
I manifested the Gary Club last night.
Bro, that's not a dream. That's a premonition.
Yeah.
You're bringing in the future. I love it, man. Making freaking moves. Well, I wanted to show a couple things today that I think are pretty funny. I'm a very positive person in general, and I like talking about positive things. But every once in a while, I wouldn't say somebody gets under my skin, but somebody puts themselves into a place where they got to get called out for what they are. Look at this chart. That is quite the chart right there. Is that a coin you'd want to invest into?
Oh man, that chart looks awesome.
That is not a chart of a coin I'd want to invest into. But if you type in this and you go to all time, look at that. Wait a minute, hold on here. I don't know why it's all showing up red, but look at this chart. Is that the right coin? Yeah, 31 cents a coin. Maybe I should go. Here we go. There we go. I like that a lot better. It looks better.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you see here what's happened since February, really. Since February, we have been absolutely crushing it with Gary Coin, and Pudgy Penguins was putting some hate on one of Gary's comments that was on another news article because he was speaking the truth, and he said Gary called him the peanut gallery, and it's like, dude, do you not realize what Gary's done in this space and who he is? Like, chill your ego, bro. Like your coin is nothing to be excited or proud about. Like, let's even go to 1 year. Okay, there we go. I want to make it fair. It's got to be fair on both sides. That's the 1 year chart compared to Gary's 1 year chart. I don't know, which one would you like to invest into? I'm going to go to the one that's actually continuing to rise. Of course, when you move chains from Ethereum over to Solana, there's going to be some time it takes to actually make some moves and to get some things figured out. And once you got it figured out, look at this. And this is just the beginning for Gary Coin. So I wanted to start off by that. I was just saying, if you're bullish on Pengu or Pudgy Penguins or whatever the hell their ticker is, like, you're fumbling the bag if you're not doubling down on Gary right now. Because look at, they got 0.013. Okay, let's go back here. Whoops, go back to here. 3-1. I don't know about this, but I think I'd much rather take the 31-cent coin. So, and like I said, this is literally just the beginning. So you can keep your toys in Walmart, you can keep your ETFs, you can keep all that crap. I'm here for the gains, and that's what Gary delivers. Oh, and
we should go get one of those Pudgy Penguins.
We could have a great video from that. Put it on.
We could take like some tannerite and shoot it and blow it up and.
That's hilarious. So let's see here. So we got some pretty incredible stuff going on with Gary. In fact, as this thing rotates, you'll see here Gary's up on the main feed. I don't know how these Retardio cousins keep ending up on top. It's puzzling to me. The artwork is so terrible. But you got Giraffe Tower here up top, like always. Gary's always on top. But look at this. This is like probably one of the biggest accomplishments in Web3 that you can have without Coles, without wash trading, without a bunch of the bullshit stuff that we see of people buying their own NFTs just to try to get on the charts. This is legitimate, strong community of 621 owners. And you cannot get a giraffe now for less than $1,900 is the cheapest giraffe you're going to be able to get. And I mean, don't get me wrong, this is actually a really good giraffe, and this is still, to me, a really, really good deal. But imagine being able to pick up a giraffe like this and have it become your money printer that just literally prints money while you sleep.
Those pudgy penguins are like $15 to $23.
That's insane. That's insane. Nowhere near the same level. And there's some
No.
really gorgeous ones. People have been snatching up. Like I saw yesterday, man, people got some really crazy deals. Like this Carolina Blue. That's a killer deal. What was the other one that they got? I was a little jealous. I even posted on it. I was like, God, I'm kind of jealous on that one, to be honest.
We're still looking at charts.
Oh, are we? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Over. So this one right here with the Carolina Blue. That one's freaking awesome. This one's pretty cool too, yellow on yellow. But there was one in here that kind of made me a little jealous. I was like, man, I wish I would have got this one. Oh, this one right here is this one. That one's freaking dope with the Carolina Blue and the sunglasses and the all black.
Yeah, that one's nice.
That one, but this is the one that I was like, dude, if you think about this, it's got the cheetah fur, the beanie, the spikes, and the joint in its mouth. That's a lot of really good traits all in one. Look at the beanies, 22 soul right there. And they picked this thing up for 8.9. That's a freaking steal of a deal.
Yeah, there was one that was on the floor that I wanted a while back. Somebody got it. It was a light fur with a beanie.
Oh, yeah. This one's mine. This one's also mine. Oh, come on. Okay, it's like trying to show me up right now. Thanks, Magic. Yeah. Okay. Well, the second one there. Let's see. Is my alien? Come on. Denied. Okay, the alien didn't show up. Oh, it showed up just as I clicked it off. There we go. My alien. I'm never getting rid of this guy, dude. This is my favorite giraffe that I have now. Other than, well, I like the gas mask a lot, but you can't see the details in the face. But I love that one. And then this is also mine, AWF, with the tape over its mouth. This is my first one with tape over its mouth. So
yeah, that gold one with the gas mask. I think that needs to be mine.
The gold one with the gas mask.
Yeah, it's 16.8 soul.
Oh, I saw. That's funny you said that, because I looked at that this morning, and that's the first thought through my head was that needs to be his. Yep. Where is that at? It's like halfway down here. Look at this. Another bunny hat.
16.8.
Yeah, 16.8. Right here, dude. That one. That's the first. You're the first person that came to my mind. This is totally yours, bro. We got to make this happen. The background's whatever. I mean, I'm not a big rainbow guy, but that is a really, really nice giraffe for sure. A couple bunny hats have been popping up here. People know that they're valuable. They may have heard Gary talking about them on the stream, but I was able to get myself another bunny mask thanks to Lazy Man. He hooked it up. And then this one here, an alien with the freaking gold teeth and the earrings and the bunny hat. Dude, that's a freaking dope one. And so is this top hat. This kind of reminds me of Larry. Long neck Larry should get this one. If he didn't have a beanie, he's got the same background. So these are all really great giraffes. I'm nerding out right now on these, but I want you guys to kind of see this is really good artwork, really good utility, really good community, really good leadership. I mean, look at the market cap on this thing, baby. Freaking $13 million market cap. Find a community that has a better chart on their coin, a better giraffe. Oh, by the way, we haven't even talked about the top. Look at the top most expensive. Look at this. Look who's number one right now. Look who's number one right now. Another $1.6 million market cap. This is also part of our community, the Vibin. Look at this, 187 Solana right now. This is the real deal. Top offer, 3.4. One sale in the last 24 hours. People are buying these babies, and they're going for top dollar. 28 in volume. So the Vibin giraffes are really neat. This is one of Gary's special projects. I think are these animated? Yeah, they're animated.
Yeah, they're animated.
These ones are super dope. So you should get one of these. These are going to get you access to all kinds of cool stuff. But overall, just really great projects. And then, of course, last but definitely not least, we got the meme militia. We've had 2 sales in 24 hours, bro. So we're making progress. Yeah, we had one yesterday that got bought. I'll come over here. Check this out. This one was right here. Somebody bought a freaking king. Oh, and they listed it.
Yeah,
So
I see that for
smart.
33 sold.
They listed it for, that's what it should. I mean, dude, honestly, that's even really freaking cheap, to be honest. Anybody that has this, that's holding this, gets to be my client with me forever. And you get to meet with me weekly, not monthly, not twice a month, but every single week I will meet with you and help you grow your brand, your business, help you just get rid of roadblocks like this. That's just one piece of the utility you get. You get to make more money, you get more spins on the wheel. There's so much that we're doing. And then when we turn on our money printer, because Skill Stacker and what we have a money printer as well. When we turn that thing on, I wanted to talk a little bit about this today, is we're going to have an AI autonomous meme agent that will make memes and meme for you while you sleep, all on brand. So you're going to train it on your brand or import a brand, which is something that we're working on as well. And you're going to be able to meme while you sleep and get paid. If these memes take off and go viral, these social media platforms will 100% pay you. My friend Austin gets over 300 million views per month on social media. And I saw a screenshot from what he made last month off of those views on just Facebook alone. Facebook paid him over $10,000 for the month. So this is an opportunity for you to start creating content without actually needing to be the one to create content. And the people that are going to get access to this first are my OGs, which are the kings. The kings are the ones that are going to get first access to this when it's done. We already have a regular meme generator done. In fact, I can just go show you guys real fast. Oh, wait, I'm not showing you. Dang it. There we go. So here we go. So this is the king for 33 Solana. I didn't realize it didn't switch over. I need to do a different screen share version so I don't have to keep hitting that little tab at the top. But this gives you access to a lot. This person was really smart picking this up for 3.5 yesterday. And let me just go show you guys Brand Butler real fast. In fact, I gotta kind of go to a different domain name here because I'm going to give you guys a backdoor access to see what we're working on. So let me just log in here, come in here, sign in. So check this out. So once the brand is in the system, whether it's Skill Stack or whatever the brand is that you have, you're going to be able to choose that brand here in the drop down, come down to social media. We have the viral meme machine. You click on that and you can see here, this is just an example for Video Marketing Vault. These are memes that it generated. All I need to do to create more is I hit this little plus icon, whoops, didn't mean to hit proceed, plan, there we go, hit proceed. And I'm going to say it's based off of my intro offer. Let's just say the Brand Butler Blueprint AI. And within seconds, it takes about 15 to at most 30 seconds. It's going to pump out 12 memes at a time. So it's supposed to be like very, very fast. So it just takes a minute. And maybe my internet, because I'm streaming video and audio and all that, might take it just a little bit longer. But it's going to pump out brand new memes. So you don't have to sit there and like come up with meme ideas. It already knows your brand. It knows the brand. And you're going to be able to just literally hit a button and start spitting out memes, whether it's for Skill Stacker, for Gary, for whatever. So this is going to be a huge Web3 tool, and it uses credits. So we're going to generate money from that. And then so here we go. Hard to swallow pills. Like these are good memes. Your great content won't matter without proper video marketing. Sabotaging your own success, ignoring potential growth strategies. Convince everyone that you found a treasure, but it's just good marketing advice. No, he's got a point. So these are all memes that this just generated while we were just sitting there. So you're going to get access. Anybody in our community soon will get access to this, but the autonomous version of this that's actually going to design the images and the backgrounds and everything as well is in the works also. So we're working really aggressively to build out more tools. As you can see here, we have a lot of tools in the works. And this isn't even including the Web3 folder that we're adding here. So there's going to be specific Web3 tools that we're building out as well that we have almost done to show you guys. So just a lot of really neat stuff happening there. And then the last thing I'll share is we're crushing it on the charts too. If you look at the last, if I go to like a 1-day chart, whoa, it's crazy how it's showing all that. How do I get rid of all those? These are all, there's been over like 25,000 transactions that have happened for Skill Stacker. I'm not even logged in. I don't know how to get rid of all these guys.
We're still looking at Brand Butler.
Yeah. So, oh, look at this. So I don't know how to get rid of all these guys to show the chart, but let me just go to, where should I go to be able to show the chart without all this? I don't know how to, let's see here. Liquidity, activity. Dude, look at all these, like it's showing everything. It must be a setting that I have turned on. Let's see here. I think I have a setting turned on up here. Let me come up here. No, I don't know where it is. I must have turned something on to show all different people, but we've got a really beautiful chart. When I go back to, let's go to 4 hours. See, there we go. That's a little bit better. We've been climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. And we're yesterday at one point we had a 56K market cap all the way down from 36K. And I think even we had one lower point at one point. Let's see. I think we've gone as low as 32. Yeah. So we hit our floor and now we're climbing back up and we're moving in a really great direction. So if we can continue to be loud, continue to talk about what Skill Stacker's about, what we're doing here on the show and how we're making an impact, that would be greatly appreciated because it's going to help everybody win. Let's just go check the comments real quick. So when Stacker is printing, we can make our own cute giraffe toys. That's hilarious. That's right. That's exactly what's going to happen. Still seeing the chart. The two of you liked our power couple in giraffe. That's funny. I am an OG. Let's go, Jeff. Jeff's a freaking OG. I love it. I want in on the Brand Butler, please. Yes, Brand Butler is a game changer for anybody that has a brand, has a business, that's an entrepreneur. You are a brand, and you definitely need to get Brand Butler. But you can use that now. You can go to brandbutler.ai right now. Sign up for free. 7-day free trial. Check it out. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you love it. Tell me if you hate it. It's a really, really great software and system that we've built. And this is just literally a prototype. Wait till
Or you can grab a meme militia and get access to it.
You should. Yeah. If you're holding a king or a queen, you don't have to pay that membership. You get it for free. So you have to
the
pay
queen on the floor for 7 soul.
Dude. Queen on the floor for 7 soul. Somebody took action yesterday. There's an opportunity here for you right in front of your face. So, man, you're having good dreams. I'm laughing at Pudgy. I'm cheering for Giraffe. I'm freaking making money while I sleep. Well, things are very good in our world, that's for sure.
It's soon to be turning around.
Yeah, it's going to get even better. Even freaking better. So, with that being said, what about some news stories? You want to hear some news?
What do we got?
There's some crazy news. Okay. So, scan with your eyeballs, get some crypto. What could possibly go wrong? Sam Altman's project, World is what it's called, formerly WorldCoin, is finally landing in the US, and everyone from privacy watchdogs to cyber lawyers to Black Mirror fans are officially freaking out. Why? Because the world asks you to scan your iris in exchange for a little crypto and a shiny digital passport proving that you're a human. I'm going to let that sink in for a second. Just think about this for a second. They want you to scan your iris and give your information to Sam Altman's blockchain company that's probably connected to OpenAI in some way. Give that information to them to give you a little bit of crypto. Yeah, I'm gonna hard pass on that one.
You can just get your line up and get your microchip now.
Bro, that's not dystopian at all. I swear. Probably someone at OpenAI's PR team would say that. But so what's the project actually about? Well, you scan your eyeball using a shiny orb device. That scan generates a unique biometric ID. You get a crypto payout for being a verified meat suit, aka a human. Altman says it's for stopping bots, creating digital trust, and empowering the unbanked. Yeah. Privacy groups say it's data harvesting, honeypot wrapped in crypto sprinkles. So coming soon to all these U.S. cities: Austin, Atlanta, Miami, Nashville, Los Angeles, San Francisco, aka the crypto influencer circuit. But here's the problem. There's no federal law protecting iris scans in the U.S. Laws vary by state, but some are chill. Others are suing Google for less. So in places like Texas and California, you might be protected, but in Florida or Georgia, You're basically trusting the orb with your soul. Other countries straight up banned it. Spain, Brazil, Hong Kong, Kenya all said, nah, we're shutting it down. Colombia and Argentina issued fines. Germany said, delete that data or else. And Japan is putting it on Tinder. So you know how that goes. Yes, you heard that right. In Japan, you can now swipe right on people whose eyeballs were scanned by Sam Altman's orb. Ugh, disgusting. Nothing says romance like biometric authentication. So what could go wrong? Well, the critics say
Nothing.
you're
Nothing.
giving up irreplaceable biometric data. There's a risk of mass surveillance, profiling, and discrimination for sure. This is the opposite of what crypto is about. Literally, here's crypto, and on the opposite side is this what we're talking about here. Some fear is phrenology rebranded as Web3 UX. Even the Ethereum Foundation is divided. Some devs say that it's privacy focused and innovative. Others say it feels like a sci-fi villain origin story. Dude, I am starting to feel more and more every day as time passes along that Sam Altman is a villain. Like straight up, like I hate to be that like conspiracy theorist guy. You know, you see Elon's posts about him and stuff, but the truth is he keeps doing more and more things that just lead back to the same garbage like this that kind of show who he really is. It's very worrisome. Very worrisome. I mean,
it is.
the fact that they're taking a nonprofit organization like OpenAI and turning it into a for-profit and IPOing and all that just shows the level of greed. And one of the other things that about Sam Altman and OpenAI that really worries me too is the fact that when he got fired and they booted him from the company and then they brought him back, there was zero transparency around any of that. Zero. They weren't like, well, we had ethical concerns or we had disagreements. They literally had zero transparency around why he was removed and why he was brought back. They just expected us all to just be like, cool, no problem. No big deal.
Bring him on back in.
Bring him on back in. We're good. Let's roll. It's like, dude, come on. Where's the transparency? Where's the openness? Like, I just don't trust a company that does business like that. And I would never want to work with a company like that. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Sam Altman, and I think this is just another nail in his coffin of being to be honest, being a Bill Gates. He's in kind of the same bucket with Bill Gates as far as I'm concerned. So
Bill Gates is bad.
Bill Gates is bad, man. That dude's in other countries spewing all kinds of misinformation and crazy stuff right now. I've been kind of following what's going on with him. That dude's an animal. So here's another interesting story. Let's see here. So a big plot twist. Gary Gensler might have been a crypto bro all along. So apparently former SEC chair Gary Gensler, the guy that went after XRP and all these companies and took down all these people at the SEC, the same guy who went full Mortal Kombat on all these companies during his reign was low-key vibing with the blockchain behind closed doors. That's what I love about crypto. You can't hide anything. The truth always comes out.
Somebody doxed his wallet.
Yeah. Did he hate crypto in private as much as he did in public? Former Representative Patrick McHenry says nope. So here's the backstory. The MIT era Gensler, before he became the final boss of the SEC, Gensler taught blockchain and fintech at MIT, helped conceptualize airdrops, and literally acknowledged the value of digital assets. He was like your cool professor until he became the principal and started suspending kids for holding Bitcoin. Then he got a job at the SEC and the axe came out.
He got some power.
Yep, got some power in his hands. Under Gensler's leadership from 2021 to 2024, the SEC launched over 100 enforcement actions against crypto firms. Coinbase, Gemini, Ripple, literally nobody was safe. Brian Armstrong even banned firms that hired ex-SEC lawyers. Gemini said, if MIT doesn't drop Gensler, we're done hiring your grads. Oh, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big statement right there. So McHenry's summary, who I mentioned, Representative McHenry, It was confusing as hell. In meetings, Gensler would agree with crypto talking points. Then minutes later, he'd flip and contradict himself. McHenry now believes it was all about politics, not principles. And he says, I thought he wouldn't be that bad, and I was so wrong. McHenry probably while uninstalling MetaMask. So what's interesting about this story, and I wanted to be able to kind of expand upon this a little bit, is I had heard years ago, it would be good to dox his wallets. It would be awesome if he doxed himself, but I had heard years ago that he was heavily invested into Ethereum, that he was a big Ethereum guy, and he was being paid. Supposedly, this is just a conspiracy. I don't have any facts or sources to back this up, but
Well,
essentially,
he tried to make Ethereum a security.
that
Yeah.
he was being paid to basically FUD everything else and prop up Ethereum. He was being paid to FUD everything else. And how much better if you're in charge of a government organization like the SEC, and then you can go after all these companies and FUD them and destroy it. Like, this was not just him trying to position himself and be like, I'm in power. And I truly believe that this was him giving himself an opportunity to try to increase the price of Ethereum and pump up his own bags and get paid whatever he was getting paid while trashing all these companies. And so there was definitely some sort of conspiracy, some sort of plot, some sort of an agenda here from him. But it'll be interesting to see how the truth comes out about him, because it's just a matter of time what actually comes to fruition. If Ethereum hits some crazy numbers, he'll be out there talking about his bag and what he's made. And now that he's separated himself from the SEC and all that, like, that dude's sitting on a pile of freaking crypto.
Nobody likes him. I don't think you'll ever hear from him again.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be the most.
He'll just disappear.
Just disappear. Exactly.
The only Gary that anybody's going to remember is Henderson.
Yeah, there we go. Let's freaking go. That's so good. That's exactly the only Gary anybody's going to remember is Henderson. That is freaking Hanging with the Hendersons. That's right.
There you go.
That was one of my favorite movies as a kid, was Harry the Henderson.
Harry and Henderson's, yeah.
Bro, that was such a good movie as a kid. I watched that about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was like, this is not as good the second time now that I'm an adult. It's so corny and cheesy, like 90s movie. But as a kid, that movie was like so epic and funny. We got Maui Nancy in the house. Look at that. My favorite. What's up, Sola Chinsky? That's a freaking great name, by the way. With that Weejin PFP. When Giraffe PFP. Come on, when Giraffe PFP, you wanna. I'll give you 100,000 Gary coin. Oh shit. I'll give you 100,000
Okay.
Yeah, right. I'll give you 100,000 skill stacker coins right now if you change your PFP to a giraffe. Just saying. 100,000 stacker. Come on. So not that I'm bribing anybody here, but we're hardcore as giraffes. We stand tall. So he said 100%. I mean, I got no hate towards the Weegens. I made a joke on that call, whatever that was, like a month ago, when homie's like, you shouldn't have let me go first. You shouldn't have let me go first, the Weegen guy founder.
Yeah.
And I started a call. I unmuted because I had to follow. I let him go first, and he kept talking. You shouldn't have let me go first. I'm like, all right, challenge accepted. And I was like, well, hello. I'm just your friendly neighborhood nerd. I just finished taking a big Weegen. Sorry, guys. And flushed the toilet. It was so much fun, dude. I had a blast with that one. He said, I want one. We're going to get you one, bro. You stay locked in. Don't worry. You'll get one. And a really good way to do that, by the way, is just to subscribe to Gary's freaking X profile. You go subscribe to Gary, pay the $3 a month, and then you get put on the wheel to win a giraffe, which is super dope. So
that's this month.
That's this month. So you got a very, very limited amount of time to go make that happen. And by the way, do it from a computer, not your phone. If you do it from a computer, the creator actually gets paid more money. When you do it from the phone, the App Store takes 30% of it. So
only Apple.
Is that only Apple?
Yeah, that's Apple.
Okay, so at the Apple Store, which most people have, Apple devices. So
no.
But he said, no. I look at the statistics on all the traffic online, and it's like 70%. It's pretty wild. It's like 65 to 70% of people are on Apple. I don't. I got a beautiful freaking Samsung Galaxy Note with a real camera. a pen.
Yeah,
Like, dude, it's a
that's what I got.
way better phone.
Yeah.
See, I knew I liked you. GM, not yet. Good to see you, buddy. So let's keep this thing rolling. Where were we at on that story? I kind of got lost in there. Okay, that was the story. But the other thing I wanted to share, and just kind of a last story here for you guys today, is one of the crypto exchanges CEO's daughter almost got kidnapped in Paris. Did you guys see that, or did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Paymium CEO Pierre Noisat's daughter and her son were attacked in broad daylight, the latest of growing trend of attacks against crypto entrepreneurs and their family. A brazen attempt to kidnap the daughter and grandson of Pierre Noisat, the co-founder of CEO of a French crypto exchange Paymium, was foiled after the daughter and a passerby reportedly fought off the kidnappers. 3 masked men attacked Noisat's daughter and a male partner on May 13th while she was walking with her son in Paris, 11th district. The assailants tried to force Noisat's daughter and her son into a waiting van. The French state-owned media outlet France 24 reported this on May 13th. There's a video of it online. I can show you guys here. I'm not trying to create any fun or scare anybody, but this is real stuff that's happening, and you guys need to take this seriously. Look at this. Can you imagine being in that situation? This is crazy. Someone's gonna need a therapist. Like, for real. Caught on video and everything. You know those guys are going to prison. It ain't gonna be no nice prison in Paris. They ain't giving you 5-star Paris meals. This is frightening, dude. So this has been happening a lot. It's my doggy. Ruger. Good morning. Good morning, buddy. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. And I'm sharing that because I want you guys to be safe. I want you guys to be extremely careful. I heard in Joe's space yesterday, he was walking people through disconnecting stuff from their wallets, disconnecting apps from their wallets. Unless you're actively inside of your wallet using it in that moment, you need to disconnect your wallet from all the connected apps, because these websites, just like you're seeing these attacks in person, these websites are getting attacked online as well by hackers from Korea and North Korea specifically, and Russia. You can never be too sure. Magic Eden can be hacked. Raffle decks can be hacked. No hate on any of these platforms, but they can all be hacked. And even Gary Club, like, we're not, this ain't fudding anybody, but this is real. Like, the Gary.club website could be hacked. And if you have your wallet connected to that, you could get your wallet drained. So you need to be really, really careful. Android is trash. That's so funny. You could get your wallet drained. There we go. So he's a subscriber on X. There we go. So you just need to be careful there. Don't talk about how much crypto you have. Don't share it with your friends. Like, keep that stuff to yourself. It's very dangerous. You don't know who's going to be talking to who. And someone's like, oh, my friend's got 4,000 Bitcoin. And next thing you know, some desperate kids are kidnapping you. And that's what I had heard about recently.
They can try.
Yeah, they could they could try. You got your pew pew. Got your pew pew. Where's my pew pew? My pew pew's right over there. So yeah, dude, they could try. So it's not going to go good for them, Samsung.
No, not at all.
Yeah. He
Samsung is the king.
What's this about? This guy says, you more handsome in YouTube video. It's probably because I didn't have this hair. All my pre-recorded videos that I had from a year, 6 months, a year ago, I had short hair and tighter beard, and now I'm all scruffy and hippie looking. That's what I'm a Web3 degen. Come on. What do you expect? Let's freaking go. So yeah, I just want you guys to be safe. Don't be stupid. Don't flaunt how much crypto you have, especially if you have a ton of crypto. Just keep that stuff to yourself. You can talk about crypto. You can talk about gains, talk about all that stuff, but you don't need to share any of that stuff. I mean, it doesn't, like, you can't stop anybody from trying to come in and grab you, your kids, like whatever, just to try to come up on some money. And with crypto, there's no way to track. There's a lot of ways to hide where that money went. So you just need to be very, very careful. This is the world that we're playing in now, and you just got to educate yourself and pay attention to what's going on around you, and just don't be a dummy. I mean, that's the biggest thing is disconnect your wallet from all the stuff, and you can always reconnect it. It just takes a couple more seconds to reconnect your stuff. You have any thoughts on that?
There's a defenders. We're talking to them in the back chats to keep you from getting drained.
I missed that conversation. Tell me about that.
So they have a vault. Basically, they put a bunch of money in a vault and they put it online and said, if you can get it, come and take it. It's yours.
Whoa.
So it basically give you a 2-factor authorization before they can drain your wallet. You have to scan a QR code or something to that sort. I don't know. I'm talking to him. He's supposed to be in the Joe space at 2:00.
That's
But yeah, so he's going to come tell us a little more about it.
That's a pretty bold marketing move too. Is like, if you want it, come get it.
Yep.
Dude, you know the North Koreans are on that shit. I'm super bummed for the people of Korea and specifically South Korea, because I know that even people in North Korea are not like this, but they have a leader that is. But South Korean people, I've met so many of them here in Sacramento. Sacramento is a really interesting place because we have people from Thailand, people from North Korea. We have one of the biggest populations of Ukrainian and Russian people here as well. Huge. Like, there's a town called Antelope. It's like #1 in the country. We have people from every country, every walk of life, Nigeria, Ethiopia. I mean, all over the world. Like, Sacramento is this crazy bowl because we're literally in a valley surrounded by mountains. We're in this bowl, and it is the craziest melting pot of people. And my favorite people that I've grown up with, that I've talked to, that I've hung out with, the nicest, kindest, most warm and giving people that I've had have been South Korean people. It's crazy to see like how rough they have it having neighbors with Kim Jong-un
Right.
and all of that, and hearing everything that's going on with the crypto scams and the hacking and war and missiles and the military at their beaches. And it's like, man, just my heart always goes out to my South Korean peeps. If you're from South Korea or you know somebody or you have them in your family, man, shout out, much love to them. So, Big Steen in the house. What's going down? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Finally join one, he said. So we got a few giveaways to do. We got through the stories. We bagged on Pudgy. We boasted on Giraffe. Now it's time to give some stuff away.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, wheel of names. I got to open up the right wheel.
Wheel?
The wheel.
They're like cool whip.
Cool whip. Yes, the cool whip. Okay. Let's see here. All right. We're going to make this wheel very impressive today so that you guys... Should we put one of the meme militias back on here?
Yeah, I said I'll give one.
Okay, cool. So we're going to throw a meme militia back on here. There we go. All right. So I'm going to put... Whoops. Let me just make sure here. All right. There we go. So I'm going to share my screen. There we go. And we'll go to the wheel.
The wheel.
Cool whip. All right. All right. Where's my money, man? Where's my money? Okay, let's see. I'm going to move this, hide this. There we go. It looks so much better. All right, now the wheel looks nice. All right, so we haven't spun it. We haven't done anything yet. I just opened this up. But you can see here, look at the wheel today. 100K, 10K, 1K, VIP tickets. There's no NGMIs. Because if you're in our community, you're in our tribe, and the Gary fam and the Stacker fam, the meme militia, the giraffes, you are going to make it. There's no doubt about that. So
that was supposed to be all 500Ks.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
You don't remember yesterday? The boss lady said 500K, 500K.
That's right. The boss lady. I forgot. Okay, hold on. Let's do this real quick. Let's see here. We can't do all 500Ks, but I'm gonna put a couple 500Ks on here just for Bunny, because Bunny's the boss. She's the final boss. Okay, there we go. I stuck a bunch of 500Ks on here. Look at that. 500K, 500K. Man, she's trying to empty my pockets. Okay, I have two next to each other, so I want to fix that real quick. I gotta move that. Let me just get rid of that because I can't have two next to each other. There we go. Let me grab this guy. Good catch, Danny. Good catch. Let's just go down here. We'll put one right here. There we go. Okay. There's a lot of 500Ks, 100Ks, 10Ks, meme militia on the wheel. You guys have some pretty crazy opportunities. I know we're going to give at least a few 500Ks away. Now, if you didn't get onto the wheel because you didn't buy,
Oh, Meg, hey.
you
Hey,
fumbled the
listen, I hope
bag.
you're feeling all right.
What is Danny doing? Okay, there you go.
I'm trying to find that whip with Stewie.
So you guys are, oh, there we go. You guys are going to get on the wheel, and we're about to give away a lot of freaking skill stacker for, what is it, 11 people?
Ooh, you got some pie, eh? Can I have a piece? Sure. Ooh, let me have some of that Cool Whip.
Cool
What'd you
Whip.
say? You can't have a pie without Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip, yeah. I mean, Cool Whip. Yeah, Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H? What are you talking about? I'm just saying it. Cool Whip. You put
Cool
Cool
Whip.
Whip on pie. Pie tastes better with Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. So we're going to spin the wheel. All right. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Who's first up on the wheel?
First up, 6Y86C.
6Y86. What was the last letter?
6Y86C.
C. Okay, cool. And did they have anything in their wallet?
No.
Okay, so one spin for you. Here we go. Let's go. What's it gonna? Oh shit! On the first spin. Okay, here we go. 10K. This is $5, just so everybody knows. This is $5. Okay. All right, here we go. In USD specifically. So if you're in
F1 ESP is the next one.
What was the first letter?
F1 ESP.
F1 ESP. Okay. Anything in their wallet?
Nope.
Okay. One spin. Here we go. Did you get on the wheel? Did you get on the wheel? Did you get on the wheel? And they did it. There we go. New Militia NFT. They get 2 spins from now on when they enter the wheel because they're going to get a soldier. Let's freaking go. Welcome to the freaking militia, baby. That's awesome. Who's next?
7ACSE.
CSE. Got it?
Nothing in there?
I feel like that one has something in there.
No, I checked.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready? Go ahead and spin this, baby. Spin the wheel. What's it going to be? Oh, a 10K. There we go. 10K. Okay. I'm glad I compromised with my 6-year-old, who I didn't get to say hi to. I said hi to my dog this morning, but I didn't get to say hi to my bunny. Did they already leave? Yep, they left. All right, she's off to school. She'll be home soon. Here we go. Who's the next person?
GZKKX.
GZKKX. You just got 500,000 stacker, baby. Let's freaking go. 500K. Do they have anything in their wallet?
No.
Okay. They got 500K, though. That's a nice little bag for you today. Congratulations. Who's next?
DKA DQ. Oh, no, never mind. They sold.
Yeah.
That was a buy and sell.
Got it.
GRAZC.
Oh, I love this one. GRAZC. I think
They have a soldier.
They have a soldier. I was saying, I think they won that soldier. Or maybe they bought it. All right. They're going to get 2 spins. Let's see what happens here. First one. We got a good turnout today. 100. Oh, another 500K. Oh, no. Oh,
nope.
10K.
They just missed it.
10K. We got a good turnout today. 161 people so far on this stream. I love it. If you're watching it live, please drop a live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, I need to know that you're watching the replay. This has been a great stream. Okay, second spin. Here we go. What's it going to be? Watch them win 500K then after that. A VIP ticket. That's a freaking good one right there. If you guys don't know, go to skillstackersummit.com. 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 Just like Theo Vaughn does on his show. He like repeats it over and over again. Check out skillstackersummit.com for the event. If you got a VIP ticket that you just won, you got to message me, send me a DM, and I'll get you the coupon code to be able to redeem that and get your free $200 ticket. So there you go. Who's next?
CKMNK.
CKMNK. Oh, this is a new one. I haven't seen this one.
Nothing in the wallet.
All right, let's go. I think they sold, to be
They
honest.
did. They did. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, they sold. Yeah, I was gonna say. I saw that
They-
one come in. I
They
think it's a
bought
bot.
and then sold like 2 minutes later.
Yeah, I think it's a bot. I'm pretty sure it's a bot. So they didn't get a VIP ticket. All right, who's
Wah,
next?
wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
8Y, DEY.
Yeah, dude, this is probably the most consistent person of every single person besides you and I that we have buying on the charts, dude. I hope they win the 500K right now. They have at least a soldier.
They have a soldier.
Cool. So they're gonna get 2 spins. I want you to. What if they get 500K twice? I'm giving it to them. Let's go. They always buy a very small amount, so, but they're still showing up every single day, and that's what matters. Okay, their first spin is a VIP ticket. They definitely are going to want to redeem that, so send me a message. Here's your second spin. And another VIP ticket. All right. Well, there you go. You can gift that to somebody, get the word out. We're going to get really loud this rest of this week on what's happening with Skill Stacker, what's happening with Gary. Gary's freaking crushing it. Who's next?
3WWWF.
Hey, brother, we're going to spin this thing. I think they have like what? They have at least one soldier. 3 WWF.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So they get 2 spins. All right, let's go ahead and spin for them. Did you watch wrestling as a kid growing up?
Yeah.
So did I. Yeah, 500K. 500K. I watched all these VHS tapes that my dad had from when like Hulk Hogan and all the old school guys. What was this one guy who was like Earthquake or whatever hell his name was? I forgot his name. He was like his name was like Earthquake or something. He was the most hilarious, like corny, hilarious wrestler in W. He was the one that like to me made it obvious that it was fake because he was just so bad at being bad. You just
You
got
don't remember the Junkyard Dog?
Chokyard Dog, Rowdy Piper.
Yep.
Yeah, all those guys. I used to watch. It was like WWF 3 or WWF 4 or something like that. I started watching those, and then by the time I was in like 10, 11 years old, we had the Attitude Era with Austin and The Rock and Triple H and the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Brothers, and it was crazy that during that time to watch, like, regardless whether it was fake or not, the athletic stuff that like Mick Foley and Undertaker and all those guys did was just like, I couldn't believe it was real that I was watching. You know what I mean? Like they were actually jumping off of cages and jumping onto tables. Like regardless if it's fake or not, they were doing the most incredible feats of athletic stuff. So they get one more spin here. So they already won 500K. Let's see what happens here for the second spin.
1 million.
1 million. Another VIP ticket. So we've already given away. 2 people have already won 500K. That's 1 million Skill Stacker tokens. I'm going to have to build up my bag a little bit bigger. Okay, who's next?
12AXE.
Oh, that's a good one. This is another one of those consistent ones. Okay, they get 5 spins.
Who's that guy?
That guy, man, he might have a spending problem. Let's see here. But he knows. I should say an investing problem. Here we go. Oh, snap. 100K in the bag. That's a good way to start for your first spin. And you got 4 more. Let's see what's next. Another 1,000 or a ticket? Another 1,000? Yeah. 1K. There we go. 101K. Let's go. A VIP. VIP. Sunny says she knows what that stands for.
Let's give that to Nisi.
Nisi. There we go.
Yep.
I put her name right below you. Okay. 4th spin. We still got 2 more spins. You could win 500K right here.
There it is.
I'm freaking close, dude. VIP. That'll pucker your bow. All right, let's go.
Who else needs a VIP?
Who else needs a VIP?
Who else?
Yes.
Who else? Who else?
Who else wants to come? Skillstackersummit.com. Oh, no.
100K.
Oh, 100K in the bag. Let's freaking go, dude. $201,000. 200,001 stacker coins. I almost said dollars. What'll be worth someday. It's $201,000. Okay, who's next?
3ERNY.
Oh, another good one. They have a soldier.
No, they don't.
They do. They for
Oh,
sure do.
okay.
Yeah, they for sure. So we're gonna spin twice for them. I know for a fact. All right, here we go. For some reason, certain peoples don't show up for you.
I'm looking on Magic Eden.
1K. 1,000 skills. So 3ERNY. Let me just. I will double check. So just I don't want to be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. Let's see. Let me copy. Go over to. I have Magic Eden open still. Click on a profile. Click on a wallet. Swap out that wallet with this wallet. Here we go. Right. Oh, come on, stupid thing. There we go. Swap that out. And dang it. I pasted the wrong. Hold on. Let's do this. Copy. There we go. And paste. Oh, come on. This is driving me crazy. Okay, so user, you got to put the little U in front of it. And then. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, so I almost fumbled on that one. Look at this. They've got a freaking knight in their wallet.
Oh, okay.
They got a knight, so they get 3 spins. Four spins. Wait. No, the knight is 3. Three spins.
3.
Yep. Okay, here we go. So let's go back to the wheel. Close that. So share this tab. Okay, so their first one was 1K. They got 2 more spins.
Yeah, no collections found.
That's so weird. 10K. Let's freaking go. That's so good. All right, one more spin for you. I wonder whether it's doing that to you.
I don't know.
Almost 100K. And a VIP ticket. There we go. Who's next?
CG5EI.
E1. CG.
Got a commander.
5E1. Oh, a commander. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Is this the last one?
No, we have 2 more.
2 more. Okay, cool. Gotta move it. This one's gonna win something big. So first one's a VIP. Yep, VIP. Okay, second one. 173 people on the stream today. Thank you guys so much for sharing and getting the word out. Oh, snap. Another 500K. Damn it, Sonny. Damn it, Sonny. That's 1.5 million stacker right there. That's over $50. Okay.
But
it's like $60.
Gonna make you go broke.
Bro, Sonny's killing me today. Hey, I'm a man of my word, though. 10K. There we go. Dude, they're at 510K. They still got one more spin. I'm gonna tell Sonny it's oh. This was a really bad idea. All right, so that's 1 million. You have 1,010,000 stacker that you just won. CG5E1. I think I know who that is. I'm pretty sure I know who that is, but I think they're working really hard to buy a giraffe. So maybe this will give them a little encouragement that things are moving in the right direction for them. Okay, who's next? Got 1 minute left.
4U9JG.
4U9JG. Anything in their wallet?
Soldier.
All right, 2 spins.
That's Island Twig.
Oh, 49JG is Island Twig or CG5?
No, the CG5EI.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my dog right there. Okay, so 10K for you. 4U9JG is your first one. Congrats, Don. And I thought it was going to be 100K. Oh, man, a VIP ticket. I'm bummed and relieved at the same time. And excited. All right. Super stoked. Last one, right?
Yep. DRFPG.
DRFPG. Okay.
Nothing in the wallet.
Okay, cool. 1 spin. Here we go. Last spin. Is it going to be 500K? Is it going to be 500K? It's going to be 500K. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Dude, you guys got hooked up today. Oh, my God. 500K. So let's do the math here. That's 1,000,000 2 million.
He's got 5.5 million in that wallet already, skill stacker.
Dude.
So now he's got 6.5 million.
Dude. Oh my God. That's crazy. This is like one of the biggest giveaways we've done. This is literally one of the biggest. Thanks, Sonny. That's insane, dude. That's a lot of freaking skill stacker tokens. I think I have my giveaway wallet has like 5 million in it. Actually, or less than that, 4.8 or whatever right now. So that just literally on one giveaway, we just took half of it. So it's time for me to stock back up on some skill stacker tokens. That's for sure, for giveaways. So if you guys can help me out, you guys see what we're doing here. Jump into the charts, increase the value of these coins, and show your love back for what we're doing here. That would mean a lot to me. That would help me. We got to get, once we get over 60K, we're only 4K away from 60K. We can get this thing verified or listed, right?
Verified.
Let's get it verified. We can make some big moves. We get it verified. We're so close, guys. We're literally so close. We're like 4,000 or 5,000.
Or if you have a blue check on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it.
That's right.
Go like the token on Jupiter.
On Jupiter. Can we put a link to that? Let's go to Jupe tokens. Yep, I found, dude, I already have the link saved. Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Okay, let me adjust how they can see the screen. There we go. So here it is on Jupe. You can see here right now we're at, it dipped a little bit. Somebody, I don't know why it dipped because we've only had buys. Look at all these freaking buys. It's dipped a little bit. So we're at currently a 53,000.8K market cap right now, which is awesome. With 900, look at it. We have a 997 million supply. So we've come down quite a bit from a billion. We're chunking that down thanks to Bearded and a few other people, but we had some good volume. Liquidity is at 15, which is a little bit low. But if you can go and like right here, you link your profile to it, hit like. So yeah, I got 5 likes, 2 smart likes from JJ and Gary. Thank you guys for doing that. Bearded's on here. I'm on here. So if you guys can go like this, that would be a really huge help to get this token verified. It would really mean a lot. We're trying to keep this thing moving, and we got to get this thing over 60K. That's the goal this week. We're going to have a really big week. I promised you we're going to make a lot of noise this week. 60K. We got to get this up over the 60K mark, and it's going to be a huge win for all of us. We're all going to benefit from this. So let's make that happen. I'm going to do my part. I know you guys will do yours. I'm super stoked for today's giveaways. This was a huge day of giveaways. If you guys need something, please. Jeff said, how do I get in on this? Easy. Just send me a message and I'll tell you exactly what to do step by step. So it's very, very simple. Just shoot me a message, brother. All right, guys. Well, hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for tuning into the Chain Breakers. We're going to go ahead and sign off. Until next time, Danny, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right. I'll be here.
Thanks for being a great co-host. All right, fellas. All right, everybody. God bless. Keep looking up.
Hey. Wait. Yeah. Long neck, big drip. Gary on the chain. Spotlight shine when I step in the game. Solana running on the top of the block. NFT flex, they just screenshot and talk. No rug pull here, this giraffe built real. I'm not a meme, I'm a movement, I seal deals. They got monkeys, frogs, man, that's old news. I'm dripping with utility, they stuck on views. I'm giraffe-ish, not bullish. Price tag stupid, yeah, it's foolish. Climbing charts while they stuck in loops. Gary got that neck for truth. Tall vibes, I'm stretching skies. Verified flex while the floor price dies. From the Serengeti to Solana halls, I don't just moon, I ball. Gary got the stance like a Vogue pose freeze. I'm tall in the meta, got wet brie on his knees. Not pixelated, I'm stylized and rare. You meant to regret me, I'm billionaire heir. I got traits they dream of, swagger they steal. While they pump and dump, I just close big deals. No Discord drama, just Gary finesse. Other NFTs wish they had this flex. They mint 10K, I'm the one that hits. Holographic drip with utility blitz. Not a JPEG joke, I'm a VIP. They stuck in the JPEG past me, I'm Web3. Call me the neck worth betting the farm. I don't go to the moon, I own the stars. This ain't hype, this legacy code. Gary gon' rewrite the blockchain road. I'm giraffe-ish, not bullish. Value rise steady, ain't no foolish. I'm not a trend, I'm a tidal wave. Solana crown, they just throw shade. Crypto king in the giraffe fit. Other NFTs just counterfeit. So when the floor sweeps, know who reigns. Gary the Great, changing the game. They chase memes, I build empires. Gary's name in digital choirs. So if you miss me, good luck, bruh. Next mint's double, and I don't budge. Right.
Maga baby, let's go. Yo, last thing, if you have a guest or you want to be on the show, shoot us a DM, let us know. We'd love to have some guests. We'd love to get some great people on here. We have a lot of good stuff planned. If you love crypto, you love Web3, tell your friends about the show, and we'll see you